Talks between the Rockets and head coach Mike D'Antoni have broken down. That means that D'Antoni will be coaching this coming season in a walk year. And for those who haven't been following, they have dismissed all of his assistants. They have basically come out and told the world, in not so many words, that practically every player on their roster is available for trade. It comes on the heels of the owner referring to this year's loss to the Warriors as being unacceptable. So what gives here? Zach Lowe in Houston.
This is getting a little weird. This is like a lot of stuff for a team that all they did was lose to the Warriors, who beat everybody every year. I mean, it's not like they had some colossal failure. Now, should they have won Game 6 at home? Yes, that was a bad loss. But this is getting a little strange. And a coach of his status in a lame duck year, it just feels like it's not going to end well.
Yeah, but Zach, when we look at some of their bad losses, they're really, really bad. No Kawhi versus, in San Antonio when they lost against Houston, right? The injury last year, you'll kind of give that to them. But this year, to lose to the Warriors the way you did when they had a big-time injury, and then really to come out and not fight, yes, you might have a coach that's good enough to get you there, and it's very similar to the Nick Nurse situation. You might want to find a different voice because you feel like you have enough talent.
I was saying it before that, them moving all their personnel, but saying that, hey, we want to stick with the strategy. I actually think the strategy can somewhat work, but you need your best player to be invested all the time.
And that's James Harden.
That's James Harden.
And he's not.
I'm not saying he's not from a scoring threat, because he's one of the best scorers we've ever seen, but there are times where we just see him stand at the top of the key, or other times where we just see him, you need everybody to buy into it.
Yeah, this was a point that was made yesterday. Jalen did a nice job of showing how sometimes James Harden, when he's not directly involved, seems as though he's not involved at all.
That's always. This is how they play. It's how Russell Westbrook plays. It's how John Wall plays. It's a lot of ball dominant guys play that way. My point is,
but none of those guys have won championships.